Hello and welcome to another Take 10 video. In today's video, we continue our series on steps to knowing your identity. Today's topic is Step 6, Self-Confidence. In our past Take 10 videos, we've established that our self-concept is essentially what we think about ourselves, and our self-esteem is that which we feel about ourselves. And today we want to define that our self-confidence is basically a trusting in ourselves, our values, our abilities, our identity, and it really is a state of being who we are or accepting and being at peace with ourselves. In other words, it is out of our trust in ourselves and in accepting who we are and truly being at peace with ourselves that we act out who we are around other people. Self-confidence really is where the rubber meets the road regarding identity. If your thoughts towards yourself are healthy and strong, you will most likely feel healthy and strong. And if you feel healthy and strong, then you will most likely act out your feelings and thoughts towards yourself. Anyone who has been in my therapy sessions knows that I believe knowing our identity is one of the most crucial aspects of one's life. As I have said before, when I ask people who come to me for therapy, over 90% of them, when asked the question, if you know who you are or do you know who you are, they would tell me no, that they don't. So I use simple tools like the personality inventories to help people at least put into words the aspects of their character traits and qualities to help them better understand themselves and even find out why they do what they do, and to assist them in knowing who they are so that they can better communicate with other people all the wonderful qualities that God gave you to actually increase your self-concept, your self-esteem, and your self-confidence. Let's turn now to talking about an important word that assists us in acting out our self-confidence. It is the word assertive. The word assertive means to be confident. This word might come as a shock to some people, as some personalities may not think that they are assertive because they see being assertive as being forceful or pushy, taking control, or even pushing one's own opinion on someone else. This can be true to some personalities, I agree. And I also believe that many people would see this as a difference between extroverted and introverted personalities. That extroverts would be the assertive ones and introverts are not. But in fact, this is not true at all. When we use the terms extrovert and introvert, many people believe that we are talking about whether people are either good with people or around people or not. For example, that extroverts are good with people or vice versa. In fact, both of these are incorrect. Being an introvert simply means that people get their energy from being alone. They recharge their batteries by reading a book, being alone, talking, or taking a walk with themselves, or spending a time away from people in order to gather their thoughts. Extroverts, on the other hand, get their energy or recharge themselves and their batteries by being around other people. Myself, for instance, I feel invigorated when I have a wonderful conversation with someone where I get to share with them what may help them, what may help them better their life with God, and so forth. The interaction with them energizes me. I see all kinds of people from all different personality types in my counseling practice, and they too assert themselves, whether they're extroverted or introverted, and they all do so in different ways. This is what makes you special and unique and beautiful in God's eyes. But sometimes, because of the lies of the enemy and the lies that are spoken to you, we believe these lies ourselves. We choose to close ourselves off to other people that directly will then affect our assertiveness and our self-confidence. When I sought the Lord on the importance of self-confidence, He showed me the picture of a beautiful flower blooming. The meaning behind the picture of the flower from God when He told me this was the beauty that God made you. Your personality, your talents, your giftings, your calling, they're all unique and no one else has them the way He gave them to you. I saw flowers of all different kinds, types, shapes, and colors, all beautiful and all unique. However, if the flower is closed, it does not show its beauty. Many people are closed or close themselves to others because of fear. Fear of not being accepted, fear of not being loved, fear of being abandoned, or even being alone. Fear of not saying the right thing, or looking like they're not smart, or looking like or sounding like they're dumb, or a fear of being or looking like a failure, fear of not being good enough or not measuring up, etc. The list goes on. When we have fears based on these lies inside of us, we close ourselves off to other people and we do not allow the beauty of ourselves, the flower, to be shown to other people. It's vital, therefore, that if you desire self-confidence, that is the beauty of your flower to be shown to the world, that you face the fear that you are dealing with, and actually face head-on the lies that you've believed about yourself and or the world with God's help. I just wanted to say, you're not alone. I had to do this in my own life through God's help. In our last Take 10 video, we read the scripture John 10:10, which says that the thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. The enemy will do everything that he can to attack your identity in the way that you think, feel, and act regarding who you are, with the agenda or the purpose of keeping you from fulfilling your destiny to bring God's love and freedom to the earth. If he can shake your self-concept, which is how you think about yourself, then he can shake your self-esteem, which is how you feel towards yourself. And if he can do that, then he can shake your self-confidence, which is how you act out who you are. And you will most likely then be hindered from the work that God has for you on the earth to complete. But remember that Jesus also said in this same verse that he came to give you life, and essentially to tell you that you are not alone and that he's going to help you if you simply turn to him to allow him to help you. Remember, we have free will and we need to invite God into our lives on a daily basis. We live in a world where everything is fast, overnight or instant. Instant coffee, fast food, overnight delivery from Amazon, etc. Unfortunately, the process of knowing and understanding ourselves does not happen quickly. In fact, I believe it takes a lifetime to know who we are. But I don't want anyone listening to this message today to get the wrong impression about what I'm saying. If you were to work on your self-concept, your self-esteem, and your self-confidence, I promise you that you will start to feel better about yourself almost immediately, with the proviso of knowing and understanding that you can start to feel better almost immediately as long as you've dealt with other past things such as past trauma, hurts, unfulfilled dreams, disappointments, etc. And that you're walking in the healing of the Lord. You will almost immediately start to feel better when you start to bless yourself in outside of those things once you're healed. Again, if you feel that you need further help regarding your past trauma or hurts, and nothing you've done to date seems to work for you, please reach out to us and we would be happy to assist you. In our next Take 10 video, we will wrap up the last of this series on identity by talking about one more aspect of self-confidence that the Lord has shown me to share with you. Until then, take care, and may God bless you richly as you walk with Him.